Twitter's on fire this morning.
I think it is.
Good morning, everyone.
That's right.
Woo,
go Tigers!
No,
Go Tigers! Roll Tide, baby!
I ain't seen you.
Shut up,
I
Spack.
ain't seen you move back quick, Zack, since you had the squirts up there.
Come on, Jack.
Zach's got the squirts.
No.
Zack had
He did one day.
Zack had it.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, I was on that day because we looked up and he wasn't at the desk.
It's on that, it's all that medicine taking, and you miss him.
Know about these Black James.
Oh hey Jamie, you want to do your show? Go ahead, buddy.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is a live program, by the way, Sheila Lauderdale, in case you didn't know that. Let me go over again with y'all my Thanksgiving hours.
There aren't any. There aren't any.
Happy Thanksgiving
This is
to
it.
each and every one of you, because I ain't going to be here next week.
Time off with pay, baby.
And shut up, Zack. Shut up, I'm a fan, Dusty. Did you know that?
Yes.
I know it.
Hey,
That's what you just
I
tell
don't
me.
know why we're having a playoff. Why are we having a playoff? We are the best team in the country. We're
So
freaking Bama.
You're saying Bama can't. You trying to think Chattanooga's got a chance.
Chattanooga. Oh, you know what? They ought to just make it 1-0 and
Hey,
say
they are
Alabama won.
8-2.
8-2.
Ain't they, Dusty?
No, 9-1, aren't they?
9-1?
Yeah.
Look, 8-2 up. Brad just
They're who?
said they're 8-2.
They may be 8-2. I thought it was 9-1.
That would be
We're
an
all set
upset.
too this morning. Greg,
The
Don,
state would be in
Joseph
mourning.
getting ready to leave us. Temporarily.
That's right.
Yeah, he
Don't tell anybody.
Tell
Going to
Danny we
Alaska?
miss him. Is he ever coming
I
back?
told him last night that y'all was missing him.
Yeah, he needs to get
Yes,
back up
bring
there.
them back home with you.
And Zach, you fired up this morning?
Where's he going?
Kind of cool.
Huh?
It's
Cool.
How do you know to dress? It's cold in the mornings and 80 degrees in the afternoon. I'll be glad. Hope Glory gives us a good forecast.
Well, it's going to be freezing this weekend,
Well,
so get used
It's
to
going to
it.
be good. No rain.
Football
That's not good.
season winding down. Right now, I'm going to make a prediction. We'll make predictions on the Iron Bowl before everybody has to get out here this morning. We'll play Judge Jamie.
41-7.
Thank all you people tuning in yesterday for that Beaver Lick comment that was
Oh,
made on
goodness.
funniest places to
It's a
go.
real
That is
city.
in Kentucky, by the way. Idiotville was in Oregon, in case y'all
No,
didn't
it was
know.
in Athens yesterday.
And it's here on the show. It's in Athens yesterday, too. All right. We got a lot of stuff going. Weather going to be changing yet again. No rain.
Hey, where's Squirtville at?
Huh?
Where's Squirtville?
It's located over here.
Here's Gloria with the weather, finally.
Oh my goodness, let's just quickly put that weather up there. 41 degrees, it's clear, no fog to worry about today like we did yesterday. Hope everyone was okay. Traveling yesterday morning, but no problems out there today. Like Jamie said, no rain. You better enjoy the next couple days though, because cold weather is definitely on its way. High temperatures today, can you believe it? 80 in the middle of November. Tomorrow's high of 78.
Love the South.
Look at
You gotta
that. I
the
love
South.
it. I love it. I love it. Look at the extended forecast. It's going to drop, though. 29 for that low. 28, 37, 44. There it is. Possibly next week, we may possibly see some rain on Wednesday. Oh, no. Don't even say the S word yet. And there's a couple things to talk about. December 3rd, Hannah's Landscaping is going to be having Santa visit. So go ahead
real
and
Christmassy looking
plan to
spot.
be out there December 3rd, 77373.
Don't go out of your way, Brad.
9-1. Hey, that's all we had time for this morning. But Santa will be there. You can call them for additional details when you can bring your kiddos up there. It's going to be fun. And don't forget Dixie
I'll
Auto
do
Parts.
Dixie.
You'll do it.
Husqvarna products.
Get it wrong.
What is it?
You got
Husqvarna.
it. You got it.
Husqvarna.
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 Yeah.
Husqvarna products. Just
Husqvarna.
everything in stock, 20% off on the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving only.
Did Roy go buy his chainsaw?
Not yet, he's waiting on the discount. 20% off. Anything in stock, Dusty. You may know to clear off that lot you build in that new house. You may have to cut down some trees. I'll get you one over there.
And don't forget also We Can Ride, Spin-a-thon, Can-a-thon. This is for a great cause. December 10th from 8 to 4 p.m.
All
This is
day,
going
Dusty.
to
It's
take
me and
place
you.
at that's
Chris
right.
Brooks teaching.
Chris Brooks is teaching
Is
over
he?
there.
Spin-a-thon.
I'm sure during some time because it's going to be an all-day event.
An all-day
6 cans
spin.
per 30-minute ride.
That's for people that ain't got no
Fit
life.
Lab, Fit Lab. Go
Fit
see him
Lab.
for more
All right.
information and help out with that.
Oh, is it cold, Jamie? Is it cold?
He's got socks on.
I've never seen you wear socks.
You know why I've got these on? Because I'm going
fit.
spinning right after this, and I don't have to put them on, so I'm
goodness.
saving time.
Oh, my goodness.
These are footies, because they're not real soft.
Just like a boy. I'm surprised you didn't just sleep in your clothes.
Roll Tide, Dusty.
Roll Tide, Jamie.
Can Bama be beat?
Nope.
No, not this year.
No, don't say
I
that.
think we're going to.
They can, but they won't.
While we're on the subject, before shut up, Pastor Lee, let's talk about the Iron Bowl.
Okay.
We got one Auburn out in here. Two counting Brad. He don't count.
41 to 7.
Brad
Bama.
How much do you think?
41 to 7.
41 to 7.
Bama.
I don't know. They might skip. Depends on their quarterback's health.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the LSU game Saturday. How bad will they beat Florida?
They'll beat Florida, I believe.
I think it'll be.
Playing at home make a difference. I think
Probably
they'll beat
like
them by
14.
10 points.
14. You just
Yeah.
got back. You and Don just got back from the SEC.
Yeah, hanging out with Steve Shaw, the director of officials. Did a interview with him for the podcast, and
Now, ain't that where they do all the replays?
it is. We got to see that room and got explained to us how it
Does Al
works.
Ford do those?
You say we
No, Al is one of the.
They mentioned him on a game not long ago.
Sometimes it's they have 3 officials in the room in Birmingham, and then they have like 4 other high school officials that are watching it, and then they have a replay official, of course, at each of the sites. So I think Al does some of them in Birmingham, but they try to rotate them around.
Now, is it true Steve Shaw's an Alabama graduate?
It is.
Okay, because Brad's throwing that in my.
Yeah, he's thrown that in.
It is.
He's
And
saying we cheat, I think.
it was interesting.
That's where those ghost calls come from.
Yeah.
But here was the interesting thing about it. The commissioner never comes in that room, or very seldom. He used to sit in the room, in the big replay room, because there's like 12 people in the room. But he doesn't come in there anymore because he doesn't want to have
Well,
anybody
let's
say.
save all that for your time over there, Deep. We're trying to suck up more of the space we got. Right now, let's take time out to go to KFC
No, that's the
and
NCAA.
Athens Sports with Bama Zack.
It's time for Sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
Hey, Blue Eyes.
Hey, go to KFC today, get all the chicken you want, because I'm sure they'd sell it to you. You ailing for anything, go see Roy and the gang, and they'll hook you up at Herbs and more. Got to mention the yard sale starting today and Friday only. No Saturday. 103 Hammond Street. Go buy my mama and aunt all out where they don't have to have another one again. Hey, Bama this weekend, they'll be playing Chattanooga. It'll be 6 o'clock ESPN 2.
Why
I
6
saw some,
o'clock?
I saw some
Auburn.
tickets for
We
sale
got
for
prime
$30.
time, man.
I saw
They're
some
saying
tickets.
Auburn's looking for answers. Guarantee they're looking for answers. Saturday, 6:30 on the SEC Network. They got like 14 guys on the injury list. It looked like when we played Tennessee, by how many guys they got. So A&M's feeling pretty good coming into
They'll all be healed.
Jordan
time they
Hare.
play us.
So we'll see about that. Hey, J.K. Scott was left off the Ray Guy Award. I know
What's up
it's
with
crazy,
that?
But, hey, who cares? He wins a national championship. Who cares about individual? They're about team. So who cares about individual?
He better not shank another one.
Wait a minute, not everybody gets participation trophies, Zach. That's
Hey.
the problem with our world today.
Bobby Trino's running his mouth again, saying margin of victory, blah, blah, will make a difference. Forget Bobby Petrino. Go back and ride a motorcycle. High school football
Is he going to
games
LSU
this
to coach?
weekend.
No.
Muscle shows at Austin, Tanner at Lynette, Pickens County at Decatur Heritage, and Joseph will not be on the call for this one.
No.
He's got a special engagement going on this weekend. Madison Academy at Rogers, but it still will be on 97.7 The Zone. And you can listen to my guys. I won't be there, but Tailgate Talk 10 to 12 on WKC. Dak Prescott
What about Tanner,
will
Zach?
remain the starting quarterback for the Cowboys. And if nobody has heard Tony Romo's speech, go YouTube it. It's on my Facebook page if you're friends with me. But Tony Romo give the best speech you're ever going to hear about, about being now the backup for the Cowboys. So it's incredible. Hey, Brad, hey, it's awesome.
$7 million.
So Dak Prescott is now the starting quarterback. Two Athens girls signed softball scholarships. Tori Patterson signed with Snead State, and Caitlin Scruggs signed with Calhoun Community College.
Good for her.
And one last thing, Jamie, a well-deserved award for Jimmy Drake. And everybody around here in the county knows Jimmy Drake. They are naming the gymnasium after him tomorrow night for the Elkmont East Limestone game. Too bad Coach Drake's not around to see it. But they're playing Elkmont, and the irony in that, Dennis Black is head coach at Elkmont. And
Dennis is coaching again?
assistant. He's been coaching the last 2 years, Jamie.
Well, I knew
We
that,
talked
but I
about
thought
that 2
eventually
years
he'd
ago.
quit.
He's a volunteer. He retired, but he's still the volunteer head coach of the Elkmont Red Devils. So
All right.
Elkmont East and Jimmy Drake will They will honor
Before
him.
this,
Zach, what about Tanner Rattlers?
What about? I mentioned them. Didn't you hear me?
No, I didn't hear
Tanner Rattler's going to win state championship.
You didn't say nothing.
Dusty, we're going to
Again.
get you some hearing.
We're going to, in the second half hour, we'll get into this. Shut up, you'll be gone then. But this Pierce Morgan thing, he's the editor of the Daily Mail, but he has written up something, and I'll get to the best part of it later. It says, cheer up, American millenniums. I mean, seriously, cheer the F up. I know you had a rough week about Donald Trump, but it's time to get a grip. Stop crying. Stop taking personal days off to process what happened. Stop huddling with your equally distraught buddies in Starbucks over your ice hot chocolate mocha. Stop howling away on social media about how unfair life is, and it's the end of the planet. Stop updating the exact number Hillary won the popular vote by, because it doesn't bloody matter. Stop marching around screaming your fury at the results when many of you couldn't even bother to vote. Stop retweeting your favorite celebrities in outbursts, rage, and anguish. Stop demanding the Electoral College reverse its decision. In short, stop being a tormented bunch of absolutely deluded cretins. Want to know why Trump's going to be the next president? Because he's a winner, not a whiner. And then it goes on and on. I'll read y'all more of that coming up in the second half hour. It's good.
Hey, the only reason he said that was because Trump won. If it'd been another Republican, they wouldn't have said
Well,
it.
anyway, half of them didn't even register to vote.
The protesters, yeah.
Quit whining. We'll take a break and come back and play our favorite
Called
game, Judge
entitlement.
Jamie.
Yeah,
Roll Tide.
exactly.
Raise entitlement.
We hadn't allowed two touchdowns yet this season.
This is the first time in the history of Judge Jamie with the Cooper Court that we have the next U.S. Senator from the great state of Alabama in here. Congratulations, Dusty. You're telling me that you think that Governor Bentley could appoint himself for that seat?
Governor Bentley may appoint himself.
The love gov.
The love gov.
Now, what kind of ego do you have to be?
To
They're
appoint
wanting to
yourself.
impeach you, and yet you'll still appoint
Yeah.
yourself to be a U.S.
To fill
senator.
in for Sessions.
Right.
I mean, come on now.
All right,
Look
let's
at
go over
Clinton.
the rules
He's
here.
got one.
He's a veteran player. Wrong answer.
But he didn't
Right
appoint
answer.
himself.
Here we go, D. Pay attention. I'm in charge right now.
I think he's regretting having you and I on the show together.
I think
No,
so.
it's the first time y'all met.
It
too.
is.
I forgot about it.
We're having a good time. I mean, go ahead and do what you need to. We're all right
Belfont
over here.
Nuclear Plant. I made an offer by the church to move Lindsay Lane, Lindsay Lane east over that way, but we got outbid. They only paid $111 million for it. But how many jobs are they going to bring in at Belfont and Hollywood, Alabama?
3,000.
I'll let you have it. That is between 2,000 and 4,000.
Yeah.
But here's the real question. How many people this thing covers like 1,500 acres too. How many people are working there right now?
400.
12. I don't know.
30.
50.
39.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Dusty, that'd be a good place for a church, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, did you see what they're going to spend on it now that
Hollywood.
they bought it?
A
A
lot.
billion, wasn't it?
13 billion.
Oh,
Wow.
13 billion.
13
Who
billion.
bought it anyway? Was it Google?
No, it's a guy who, I'll look up his name, but he owns a lot. This guy's got kind of a shady reputation.
But he's got $13 billion?
Well, he's got friends who's got 13
He ain't the
billion.
same guy that financed that big Disney 2 over in Florence.
No.
Whatever happened to that?
Disney too.
All right, everybody knows
we go.
about the Central Baptist Church sanctuary down at the, and y'all know what that looks like over in Decatur. Somebody bought it. You can show a picture of it, Brad. All these big columns and stuff up there. Somebody bought that and they're redoing it and telling everything. See those big columns? Those are limestone columns right there. He's got them for sale.
Okay.
What is each column valued at?
That's
About 100 grand.
8,800.
15 grand.
10,000.
10,000. 20,000.
25,000.
25,000.
30,000.
30,000.
We need
So are you getting one of those at your house?
one be about all I could get.
The marble?
That'd be good around the pool.
Right, we're going to put them down Lindsay Lane.
No, just put them around your pool, dude.
We need to put them
That'd be
down Lindsay
awesome.
Lane. Those things are big,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Columns.
huge, and real. They're not that fake stuff either.
It'll cost $30,000 to
Just
move
to
them
move
once you
them.
pay for them.
Yeah.
Deadline is Friday for Christmas parade entries for the Reliance Bank. It's currently still called Reliance Bank, even though they sold.
Yeah, they did.
What's the name of the bank that bought them?
Oh, tell me that.
I didn't
No.
recognize it.
Jamie Cooper National is not the name of that. Trademark Corporation out of Mississippi.
So did they check with you before they bought?
No.
I was already out. I already moved my stuff to the good bank in town, First National. Who is this year's Grand Marshal?
Jamie
Go
Cooper.
Bates.
Hugo Bates is the right answer. Who in this room did he go to school with?
Jamie Cooper.
Lauderdale.
He'll give you a piece of
What is Hugo's nickname?
bubblegum man.
Bubblegum
Bubblegum
Man.
man, yeah.
Let's move on to the Crimson Tide. Joseph Scott, your favorite thing.
Roll Tide.
Okay.
Roll Tide.
Snow White had 7 dwarfs. How many,
I'm
according to
dopey.
Kevin Skravinsky's article
squirty.
at AL.com, how many dwarfs does Nick Saban have?
6. If you count Saban.
That you have it. 13 would be the correct
Does that count
answer.
Saban?
How many times in Saban's tenure at Alabama have they been 10-0?
3 times.
Everyone but one.
4.
4 is the correct answer.
Oh, 10 and 0.
Oh, 10 and 0.
I'm thinking undefeated.
The Tide leads the SEC in 4 major team categories. What are they?
Defense,
Scoring defense. Scoring defense.
Third down.
rushing defense.
Third down.
Rushing defense.
Third
Scoring
down.
defense.
Rushing yards allowed.
Yeah.
Total
down.
offense. Defense plus scoring offense and defense. Tops the nation in run defense and sacks.
Yeah.
Think about that. Total
Also,
offense
they're
at the
third
University of
down.
Alabama. They had
And you only
nothing
scored.
to
And you
say.
only scored 10 points against LSU.
Yeah.
So
I ain't kidding.
If y'all had a quarterback, you'd have been in the ball game.
We were in the ball game.
Well, they
up to
used
the
to get
fourth.
let's don't
Coach-
replay that
Coach
game.
Pete
Me and
still
Dustin
don't
played it
like
on,
Lane
on
Kiffin.
text
I do.
that night. We played the whole thing. I never went to sleep. I probably should have just driven on up to church, slept in the parking lot. Thanksgiving is Thursday, a week from today.
It's
Again.
always on a Thursday.
Again this year on Thursday. What are the 2 main injuries that the ERs across the nation see on Thanksgiving?
People
People cutting their cut.
And burns. And
Cuts
burns
and
from
burns. That is a correct answer.
Yep. Slicing that turkey.
Turkey. Especially
Could be
from our
burns and
house.
cuts.
No? Oh, that's right. We're eating at Abby's this year.
What
The
time do
only
we eat,
thing was
Abby?
bring your own ham and turkey. What kind of party is that?
That's smart.
They can
There
do
ain't
something,
nothing
right?
else. Only what you bring to me.
No, there are lots of things.
BYOL. BYOL. Bring your
Okay,
own
if you
food.
dabble in extra, throw me in
Thanks,
on
sweet
that, all right.
potatoes.
USA Today this morning, there's how many wildfires right now are in the southeast?
6.
Yeah.
22.
33. How many acres is that? And they're mainly in Georgia and North Carolina. How many acres are they consuming right now?
50,000.
2 acres.
80,000 acres.
I figured.
All right, did y'all hear about, you a big deer hunter, you been this year any?
No, hadn't been
Did you hear
yet.
about that Stephen Tucker up in Sumner County, Tennessee? Got that
Yeah, I did.
47-point rack?
Yeah, it looked like a
Really?
moose.
Was it whitetail?
There it is.
Look at that.
It was huge.
That almost looks.
USA Today this morning says the rack itself could be worth more than what?
$1 million.
No, more than $10,000.
30,000.
20 grand.
150.
$100,000.
That'd be for selling a heartbeat if that was mine.
I'll be all on it.
Sold.
Mine too. You can pay for that new house. Here we
Scratch
go.
the check, baby.
USA Today this morning, where is
Athens, Alabama.
the United States Golf Association women's tournament scheduled to be held?
Montgomery.
Cane break.
I'd say Montgomery.
Trump.
Which one?
Largo?
Trump National Golf in Westminster, New Jersey in June. This
Oh, that's a good
woman
golf
is
course.
Christy Brennan is not a Trump fan. She is saying that
You
the
reckon?
election is shocking.
Why do
Get
they
over
keep saying
it.
it's
Stay at home.
shocking?
Get over
Look,
it.
That's some of us knew that he was going to
Trump
win.
won.
Some of us knew that.
Amazon.
Yes.
What right now, they have a special starting the 18th, but what is that, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Goes through Black Friday. A 32-inch 720 LED
$35.
For how much?
$35.
$99.
65.
$65.
$69.99.
I knew it was going to be something like that.
Yeah.
What is their 55-inch 4K smart TV going for?
145.
500.
55-inch.
$500.
$145.
300.
How much?
300.
$398.
Oh, wow.
$398.
Come on,
I go over to Amazon
Well,
box this morning trying to take
Don't
the
tell
whiz out.
Susan, but I guess I'll be ordering one today. She'll just know when it shows up.
Tomorrow.
Get it on
Tomorrow.
Amazon?
There you go.
Get it
I got
on Amazon?
But
And
you
I
know
got
what?
Amazon Prime too.
You know
gotta
what?
get me one.
They're not smart TVs though, are they? They're just regular
No,
HD
smart
TVs.
TVs.
Smart TVs.
They've got a thing. You know what the hottest selling TV is on Amazon right now?
Samsung.
No.
No.
It's a new company called TCL
TLC?
or something.
Yeah.
Yes. They make them.
TCL, I mean.
They're for millenniums who live stream.
TCL.
Yeah.
You can get a 55-inch for $500 4K.
Wow.
Yeah.
That one I got?
13
Yeah.
It's a lot. I had to finance it.
No, you did not.
How many million people follow Trump on Facebook,
On Facebook
Twitter,
and
and
Twitter.
Instagram
8
all
million.
together?
2.2
We got
million.
10 million on Twitter.
15 million on Twitter.
Yeah.
Obama's got like
So it's
11
all together.
million.
It's got to be
18 million.
50. Well, it's probably 40 million.
28 million.
28.
28 million.
I was going to say
See,
28
they're
million.
already mad at him. He's already meeting with all these leaders and stuff. And why is LeBron James saying he has no respect for Phil
Because
Jackson?
Phil Jackson said he had a posse.
That's a correct answer. He had a posse, and that's offensive to black
Because it was
dudes.
his business team.
Really?
Why is that
Well, you know
offensive?
what?
That's
They said
offensive?
something to him a couple times because when he was in Miami, they said, oh, well, you stacked your team. Now he's in Cleveland. Championships follow him. The guy's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
A famous singer just died.
Good,
His
it's not
name was
wise.
Claude Russell Bridges.
Leon Russell.
Leon Russell is
Russell.
the right answer. All right, let me
Brother
move on.
Leon.
USA Today, the amount of money that 60% of Americans, most of them, will spend on themselves between now and the end of Christmas.
On themselves?
Yeah, on themselves. For
$400.
1,200, yeah.
$450.
800.
I'm going to spend
Think
about.
a lot of yourself, don't you?
What about me?
$100. Zach, where's the wisdom? I got
How
three
much
other
was it?
good questions.
Okay,
On
here we go.
yourself now.
Oh,
not your
okay.
Time decides who you meet in life. Your heart decides who you want in your life. And your behavior decides who stays in your life.
Boy,
Hey, and I got
good
one
one,
more
Zach.
thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry for Dusty and Don Lauderdale. Your alma mater, Tanner Rattlers, are at Lynette.
That's those three things he talked about, something you could preach on. All right.
Time, heart,
Narrowed it down
Yeah.
to the last three things here. Who is the #1 paid person in television news?
Nick Saban.
Sean Hannity.
Sean Hannity is the right
Yes,
answer.
he
He
was,
made
obviously.
last year, thanks to Bill Donovan, my next door neighbor, $29 million.
Does Bill get a cut out of that, Jeremy?
Nope.
And if you want to hear the story of how Bill found him, listen to my interview with Bill Donovan. I got him to tell the whole story.
Oh,
and it is
good.
Showed up
fascinating.
It's a
here
fabulous
with nothing,
story.
everything he owned in his car. Now he
Go
owns
to
his
the
own plane.
podcast.
Guess who he's taking to the White House?
You. What
I got a
special
good question,
advisor?
didn't he, huh?
You going to go to the inaugural ball?
What did Bill O'Reilly make last year?
I'm sorry?
Bill O'Reilly.
20
10
million.
million.
He made 19 million.
20 million. 18.
I said 19.
What did the two
I said
gay
20.
guys? What did the two gay guys in news make?
$2.
Shepard Smith and Anderson Cooper.
A $2 bill.
You know Shep's gay too.
Really?
Chef is.
Yes.
He came
Old
out about
Shep.
what, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Can't believe
Oh,
old
shit.
Chef.
Shep made 10. Anderson, I started to say she made 11.
Well, Anderson doesn't need the money. He's inheriting all the Vanderbilt money.
Not getting that money.
He's not.
Boy, you know she looks good to be 90 years old. Have you seen his mother? Mm-hmm. Lori Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hong Kong billionaire split with his longtime girlfriend. He's 65, she's 37. Ran a full-page ad, Joseph Laul, and she was Yvonne Lia.
Wow,
Say that
listen
again.
to
He
you.
got a full-page ad. What did he
Same
give her in
words.
his split?
He gave her
The
about
dog.
Plane.
That's his girlfriend now.
100
House.
million.
all the toys.
House.
The dog.
Jimmy's.
2 houses.
100 billion.
400 million.
Well, heck.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
I should have married
And a
him.
ring?
Divorce me. I could be gay
You
chef.
be the man or woman?
I'd have been the woman. I'm going to enjoy it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to enjoy it. Look at Dusty going. Dusty's like,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to call John Dees when this show is over.
Move
and tell him.
over or you finna get struck.
Last one.
I'll be a rich gay guy, though, I can tell you.
19-year-old Hector Ferrari, I don't know how you spell his last name, but in Oklahoma,
208 miles an hour.
Was clocked at 138 miles an hour.
In a Mustang.
What was he driving?
A Mustang.
He was.
The 20th, that's the correct.
They said it was slightly modified.
He got after him.
Slightly.
He got up to 176, then went to 208.
Oh, wow.
What happened to him when they pulled him over?
He went to jail.
He threw his keys
He
outside.
dropped his keys
Dropped his
outside
keys
the car.
Outside the car.
208
Why do you do that?
miles
Oh,
an
so
hour.
we get shot?
Yeah, because we wouldn't get shot. Exactly.
Jackson said something last night. He said, what if I'd have been going that fast? I said, I'd have killed you.
Now, your son got stopped doing how much?
104.
No, you didn't, Joseph.
Who's your insurance agent? Do they know this?
No, ex-insurance agent.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long story.
104.
Did he
Like
say-
father, like son.
Did he say he was scared? I was scared.
I
I was
hope
gonna
it was okay to mention that.
yeah. If you don't want somebody to know something, don't tell Jamie, because it will get mentioned.
Telephone, telegraph, tell James.
That's right.
We'll take a break, come right
That's a
back
good
with
story.
Joseph, because he's got to go. He's got
Y'all
an acting
hang on.
gig. Y'all hang on.
We got a.
And we are back. Bye. Shut Up has left the building. It's awful quiet now, so enjoy. All right, 41 degrees out there. Things are going to warm up quite nicely today, though, so get ready for that. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful with temperatures. Check this out, 79, 80 degrees today. I know, can you believe it? Full sunshine today and tomorrow, 78 for your high for tomorrow. And it just looks like colder temperatures are definitely moving in after that. Look at your lows for the next couple nights after the week, well, during the weekend rather. 29, 28, 37, 44.
And snow.
Do we see rain next week? Wouldn't that be nice? A little too soon to tell, but looks like Wednesday we may actually see some rain.
And now it's time for All-Star Plumbers to bring this portion of the program along with Eddie Pruitt Ford, Hartselle, Alabama. No other Ford dealer like him in the world.
That's right.
And by Brad Stovall Auto Body. He will soon join us at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. Of course, he's been telling me that
Coming
for 2
soon.
years now. But he says, I'll be there, hopefully, Sunday.
We won't give up.
I haven't really said that yet. I'm
Hey,
just telling him.
we've seen a lot of people come that we thought would never come
Oh,
to
that's
Lindsay
right.
Lane. Now they're members. Now they're active. So
In
Yeah, that is
Sunday
a shock,
school?
yeah. So
Awesome.
Anyway, you headed out here in just a little bit, but any car shows this weekend?
well, I could find one. It's actually not a car show. It's actually an event. I sent Brad the flyer on it. It's the first annual Huntsville Rally for Kids. It's a deal where you kind of cruise in and you drop off a toy, hang out for a little bit, talk with
Yeah.
some car guys. So it's a great thing. And that's over at, it's put on by a group called Euro Sunday, and that's a nationwide group that does, you remember I've told y'all about the Cars and Coffee events?
Yeah.
Well, this Euro Sunday is kind of the same way. It's a Sunday afternoon after church, kind of hanging out, but this event is over at a place, I've never been there, it's called Straight to Ale. It's on Governor's Drive. It's
You know, that's
Yeah.
beer, don't
It's
you?
a beer brewery.
Okay.
That's beer, Joseph.
Well, I know it's beer, but I'm just saying, I don't know, I didn't know exactly where it was. But anyway, that's where it's at. There's all the information. So, and then on the way up here this morning, I heard an advertisement on the radio. I missed this one. There's a motocross event over in Priceville at the Celebration
Yeah.
Arena. Apparently, they're bringing a lot of dirt in, and I don't know if Noah is going to be riding over there or not. Noah Wright. That we've had him on the show before. Maybe I'll text Chad today and ask him. But check that out. If you're a motocross guy or into motorcycles, you'll want to see that event.
So you had to get somebody to fill in you on the game, on the call tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did. I had to text him yesterday and said, guys, I got the call. I'm booked to do a film over in Georgia.
Did you get Zack to fill in for you?
I could have done that, but
Not only a film in Georgia, you're getting to work with Danny.
I am. I'm excited. Danny,
I know, we
remember
missed him.
him?
Bring
Danny
him back
Vincent?
with you.
Y'all remember Danny used to go to church with us?
He said, man, he mentioned something last night on the phone about church. He said, I've missed church so much. And I said, well, we've missed you. I
Yes,
said,
we
several
have.
people
I'm
have
giving his
asked me.
seat to somebody else.
No, you're not.
Invisible man.
Yeah. I'm
right.
giving his seat up front to somebody else.
I'm going to tell him you said that, Dusty. But he said that the smoke from the fires had really
real bad over
affected
there.
them. They've
Father in
actually got to
heaven.
reshoot one scene today because of the smoke.
Now, what's your part going to be?
Well,
Oh, tell nobody watches us.
I'm a welder. I'll just put
right.
it that way. I thought I was going to be a mechanic, but I'm a welder. So hopefully I won't have my hood on. Hopefully I'll be able to
Yeah,
see
figure
my
get over
face.
there. You got a hood on.
Exactly.
Nobody
See you.
recognizes you.
Exactly. So, but yeah, there's a slim chance that I'll be actually in the scene
Now,
with
what is
Danny.
this movie?
It's called County Line. It's a little small town that the county line runs right down the middle of it. Couple
That's
of
all I can tell
sheriffs.
you.
Yeah, that's about all I can tell you. But it's going to be a good film. It's on the Inspirational Network.
Okay.
I don't think it's faith-based, but it'll be a good, clean movie that you can see with the whole family. So
Good deal.
anyway,
Fun.
County
Line.
Probably making
for 'em.
moonshine or something.
no, it's not.
Anything else we need to know about your great
Not bad.
career?
Pray for safe travel today.
All right.
Yeah, he'll
That's
be on
what
the
I'm
road
about,
quite
too.
a bit.
It is 6 hours.
Hey, if you get to over 200 miles
One
an hour,
way.
you'll get there quick.
Yeah,
Don't
You're in a
do
Mustang
that.
too, aren't you?
No, I'm actually going to go by and borrow my mom's Toyota Yaris. It'll be the first time I've ever driven a car that small, so don't be laughing if you see me on the highway today.
Don't
Take the
Speed.
Mustang convertible, man. Let the top down. It's going to be a beautiful day for it.
80
Thanks.
degrees.
It's a little long in the tooth. I don't know if I want to drive it all the way over
All
there.
right, well,
There's a Mustang convertible you can borrow.
All right, is it ready right now?
ours ain't a convertible.
No,
I know where a Mustang convertible.
Yeah, it needs to have some miles put on
it
it.
does.
What about the Hummer?
It has
I drink
miles
too
on
much
it.
gas.
All right, well, we'll see you Sunday, I
Thank
guess.
you. Yes, sir. I'll be back
All right,
for
tell
church
Danny we
Sunday.
miss him.
I will. Hey, Danny will be back. I think.
Really?
I think.
Really?
We'll
Yeah.
believe it when we see him. Tell him we all miss him.
Okay, I will.
I've already
Yeah.
given up his seat in Sunday school, too.
No, you
Let me
have
give a
not.
shout out to Freddie
See you,
Leonard this
Danny.
morning.
That's right.
Good seeing Freddie yesterday.
Always
Roll Tide,
good to
my
see
friend.
Freddie.
Take a break. Be right back with our pastor down Lindsay. You still working there, aren't you? Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. Y'all hang on. I did your segment earlier where you could hit the road. Hit
No
the road.
speeding.
Hit the road means exit the studio.
No speeding.
What are you glad handing everybody when you get here? Yeah.
Farewell to her.
See ya.
Farewell.
You know how these actors are.
Hey, Dusty, first let's talk about this. LCCI prepares for holidays. This was in the News Courier.
Yeah, desperately
A lot of
needs
people still
food.
struggle for the food around this time of year.
Yeah, they do, especially this time of year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, we support them. A lot of the churches in our area support LCCI. They do a great job. We got some people from our church who are volunteers that go up and help distribute the food. And also the Alma Thanksgiving service was Sunday night. This coming Sunday night. Everybody bring a canned food, and all that goes to LCCI.
It's going to be at Athens Middle School.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a neutral
Okay.
site.
Is that why they decided to do something like that?
Yeah, they did. This year they decided to do it not in a church setting, but also in just a neutral setting for everybody to come. And it's going to be a good service. It's for community, support our community. So we're shutting down our activities on Sunday night for everybody to come and be a part of that.
All right, what's new at Lindsay Lane? You going to finish up a...
Yeah, I'm finishing my series on the judgment this coming Sunday, the Great White Throne Judgment. So that's the conclusion of time as we know it. And so it's going to be interesting. It's been a good series, and it's been very informative to understand what's happening. God's a God of love, but He's also a God of wrath, and He's a just God. And so anyway, it's going to be a good conclusion this coming Sunday, so be there for that. Also, Winterfest is coming up for Lindsay Lane Christian Academy. It's a big fundraiser for them, and if you got anything you want to donate, it's a silent auction to be there, and it's a good time for family to come out. And
That's this week, isn't it?
yeah, Saturday.
Saturday.
So come and be a part of that. It's a great fundraiser for our Christian Academy. So
Kids
Do
have
we
a
have
great
room
time.
at Lindsay Lane for any new members?
Yes.
yeah, we do. I was just talking to Dee a while ago. You know, we got a lot of members FBI I can't even find. So they're on the roll, but I don't know where they are. So
It's amazing when
We
you
got
hear
room
someone
for 'em,
say,
believe
"Oh, I'm
me."
a member." Really?
And you know, there's
Be there.
always room up front, except on that front row where we sit, it's kind of full, but
We'll make
there is
room.
up front. We
We'll
can always
make room.
find you a seat somewhere.
yeah, you have to get there early to get a back seat.
What shocks me every time I look at the bulletin, though, is the amount of people, whether they're in Don's class, or Wayne's class, or Freddie's class, or whoever's class, that if there's 1,100, 1,200 people that Sunday service, 800 or 900 of them are in a connect group.
Right.
How do y'all maintain that? I mean, because at the church we used to go, we never did that.
Yeah. Well, really, a connect group, and some people call it Sunday school still, but it's essential to the family to get involved in your church. You know, if you just come to church, when Lindsay Lane's a big church, and you just sit out in the auditorium or sanctuary, then nobody knows when you're out or when you have a problem or when you're sick or have surgery. But in a connect group, and there's care groups within a connect group, they minister to you. And so one of the ways we minister at Lindsay Lane is through our connect groups. Because you're plugged in, meeting new friends. It's a small church within a church. It's kind of like your small group family.
Right.
And so you really get ministered to through the small group. So not only that, but you get to hear the Word of God taught as well. We've got some great teachers in our church, and so I would encourage everybody to be a part of a connect group.
One of the guys that used to be involved with
helpful.
us here at the TV station many years ago, Michael Wesson, joined church this
Yeah,
past.
sure did.
Okay.
Michael
I
came.
think that's Michael Wesson.
Yeah.
It is.
Michael used to go to Clemens. I
Sure
think they
did.
moved in this area, so
Sure
they
did.
joined Sunday. And so we got a lot of new members coming in. A lot of people moving into this area. So Lindsay Lane,
What do you think the key to our fabulous ball team is this year?
I think resilience. I think just staying focused. You know, Saban is the master of keeping the team focused, and that's what it takes. When you've been on top, as long as we have, to stay on top, you got to fight complacency. And I think he does an excellent job of keeping them focused each week, regardless of who they're playing. It doesn't matter if they're playing Chattanooga or LSU. You know, he keeps them focused on them, not the other team.
Yeah.
Well, he's done a good job.
He really has. He's an excellent coach.
Anything else you
Never
want to add about the
stops.
election?
No, just wish people would get together. I think that we need to keep praying for our nation, that people would come together. But, you know,
Have you ever seen so many whiners and all your
I have
life?
not. I have not. And again, I believe it's, you know, our nation has been entitlement. They've, you know, used to just getting their way and getting whatever we want. And so a lot of them didn't get their way, and they're responding the way I think we've kind of raised them. They think they're entitled to.
Hey, I read
win.
one thing, we'll talk more about when Dee, after he does his section about the SEC, it said millenniums absolutely expect every 2 years to get a raise and a promotion, whether they deserved it or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And they're being provoked from, you know, from the media and all of
A
that.
thing in USA Today this morning talking about these women said that 62% of Americans get their news from Facebook.
Well, that's what's wrong.
Yeah.
And these
exactly
people are
right.
shocked, stunned, disbelief that Hillary Clinton did not win the election.
Yeah. Well, you know, throughout the campaign, you know, they was saying he was connected to the Klan
Oh,
and
yeah.
all of that, and they just taking it to heart. They don't even, you know, I was just talking a while ago, why is he a racist? Keep calling him a racist. Why is he a racist?
Just because some people support him, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, he can control that.
That's right.
Well,
All
let's
right,
give him a
anything
chance,
else?
see what he can
That's it,
change.
Jamie.
Roll Tide, go
Roll
Nancy
Tide,
Lane.
man.
We'll take a break. Dee's up next. Y'all hang on. Later. At another time. Hey, y'all, don't forget I'm having surgery from Ortho Sports coming up
Oh,
real
my
soon.
goodness.
my God.
I'm going to have a line of people to come by and sign up to come in, bring a gift.
My
Yeah, when is that
goodness.
thing?
December
You want to
10th.
do it?
Yeah, it's the 10th.
Yeah, okay.
10th.
Let me know how it goes.
That'd be your last
Hey,
hurrah.
she's making me resign. She said I can't do it anymore after
His
today.
knees are starting to swell up after spinning. I know, excuses. Dusty said, you sound like a protester. Whining, whining, whining.
Getting your dad went down to the
SEC
Is that pretty
office.
exciting?
Yeah, it was. It was kind of a hard building to get into.
Yes.
You can't just walk in. But
Yeah,
it's
you can.
downtown Birmingham over by the Civic Center.
All right.
I didn't really expect them to. There's the replay room.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's the replay room. There's several shots of it. So that shot right there, there's 3 seats, and that's where the actual replay officials sit.
On any SEC game?
Any game that an SEC team is playing in, they're in there. So that front section,
So they're just looking straight ahead on this.
they have a monitor in front of them. Yeah, that's a good shot of it right there.
Okay.
They have that monitor in front of them, and they've got, I think there's 6 different camera angles that they're watching. And the thing that I thought was interesting that Steve...
On each game?
On each game. So they'll be in there from the time they have first kickoff for the 11 o'clock game all the way to the last game stops. So Steve said, sometimes it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning by the time they get out.
What's the average time they make to make a decision?
1 minute and 30 seconds. And he said they chart that. He said last year it was like 1 minute and 40, and now they've got it down to 1 minute and 30. And they want to continue to get that a little bit quicker, but that's probably about as fast as they can do it.
Who's that?
That's Steve. That's
Oh, is
Steve
that
Shaw,
him?
the director of officiating for the SEC.
He's over the official of the whole SEC.
Yeah, he was actually an on-field official for a long
Yeah,
time.
I remember. He takes a lot of heat, too, because he's a Bama graduate, doesn't he?
Yeah. It was funny. I've been doing podcasts. I think I've done 60 or whatever.
I was the first.
You were the first one. And Steve is the first person to ever ask me to edit something out.
Really?
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah,
Was it?
and it was about the fact that he's an Alabama graduate. And I'm the one that actually brought it up. Doing the question, I said, okay, so you finish high school and then you head on to the university for your degree. And he said, would you edit that out for me?
Ooh,
And I said, yeah,
really?
that's fine. He said, we get so much grief about that.
Oh, okay.
And I said, Steve, I'd be glad to do that. I said, but it's not exactly a secret that you went to Alabama.
Yeah, everybody knows it already.
Everybody knows
What's
it.
the hardest replay to look at?
Here, I'll put it.
Interception, fumble.
Actually, I think what Steve really got across to me was it's not that the replays are that hard, it's that the TV people don't know the rules. And here's the example he gave me. A couple weeks ago, if you remember in the Auburn Vanderbilt game,
Right.
there was a replay that ended
Big
up
play.
taking a long time because they had a communication equipment broke. But anyway, and I didn't know this. I played football from the time I was 8 till I graduated from high school. I've been watching football, and he told me something I never knew. He said in college football, you were only down, a running back is only down if his hand or wrist or foot or ankle touch the ground.
Oh, wait a minute. If
I mean, they don't touch the ground. You can do this and not be down.
Oh, yeah. But
So in that replay, if you remember, the guy kept saying, well, his butt didn't hit the ground before the ball, but the guy's shin did. So when his shin, when the running back's shin contacted the
Touched, he was
ground, he
out.
was down.
Yeah.
And I'd always thought it was a knee, or whatever. And he said, no, any part of your body other than your hands or your feet, then the running back is down. The cool thing is on the back row, the guy sitting one down from Steve does nothing but keep up with social media.
How many people are in this whole room?
4, 8, 12 or 13 are in there, and he said it's the quietest place you'll ever be because everybody's on headsets, and they are not listening to the TV people. They have the TV shot up there, obviously, but they're not listening to what the announcers
Let me
say.
ask you this.
So they're not
Does he
influenced
have
anyway.
to sign off? Does he look at every overturn and sign off on it?
No.
Who makes that call?
No, the replay official and the replay official in the stadium sit there and they work it out. Now, the guy sitting next to Steve is his rules official. And so if somebody doesn't know exactly a rule, then he'll do that. Now, but here's where they're headed, and this is the part that you'll start hearing about in the next couple of years. They are going to model the NFL in terms of collaborative officiating, they're calling it. That's why everything's real time. So when that official on the field has got his headset on, he's talking to Birmingham as well. All 3 of them are talking
Now,
through the
how
whole
long
thing.
have they been doing this?
Goodness.
I think this is...
Because you've really only heard about it this year.
Yeah, I think this is only the 3rd year that they've had this
Because
central
they used to do
hub.
everything on the field.
Right, they did everything on the field, and they went and put the money. And there's no telling how many millions of bucks there are in equipment inside this place, because the TV feed they have is not the one you and I get. That's 30-second delayed. It's real time.
Well, did you hear what happened at West Limestone the other night?
No.
Oh,
What happened?
man. West Limestone, bless their heart, came back, got a field goal block or something. I was reading it this morning, Decatur Daily. We did a little thing on it early. In the playoff, they
Yeah.
only lost. They'd lost one game, I think, up to this point. get down on the field. Their best player was hurt, comes in for this last play. They're behind. They get beat, I think, like 2 point anyway. Throw it into the end zone. He catches it in the back of the end zone. Back official signals touchdown.
Yeah.
They huddle with now this is the end of the game.
Right.
Playoff. They're winning, going to the next round. The others come up and say, not a touchdown. Rule it a non-catch. Ball game over. They get beat.
Wow. Wow. You know, I think after talking with Steve and Mickey, I have a new appreciation for how incredible it is to be in the right position to make a call.
Let me ask you a couple. I'm not
Okay.
going to have time to read the Pierce Morgan thing, but we're talking about, you deal with young people like this all
Yeah.
the time, but there's Southern gentleman stuff. What is the problem with all these people right now so distraught?
Dusty said it best if you picked up on what he said. He said it's the way we raise them.
Yeah.
So it's just as much us, our parents like me who have kids that age as it is anybody else.
It's because everybody gets a prize for
Everybody gets a trophy. You
no
know,
loser.
We didn't learn to lose, and learning to lose is hard. But it's better for a kid to learn it when they're 5 than now when they're 25 out there running amok. You know, trying to protest.
When do you think America will get over this? These people, people, millennials.
They
and
may
stuff
never
like
get
that.
over it. They're not
And
going to
accept
change.
the fact that Donald Trump is the 45th.
45th. I don't know that they'll ever accept it. I think they will just learn to live with it. You know, in this late Barbara Boxer is in her last term,
Trying
and
to
she's
form electoral college.
yeah, which is in the Constitution, so it's a big deal to have to overcome it. But I think they will just learn.
How's she ever going to get something like that passed when the Republicans
She's
control the
not.
presidency?
Well, she won't. She's retiring.
Oh, I know.
This is her last term. I mean, so
It gives them something to talk about.
This is a
Hillary made an appearance yesterday.
Yeah,
Looked
and
looked
real
really
quick,
pitiful.
go on YouTube and search for a day in the life of when NBC went and did a day in the life with Bill and Hillary during Bill's first term, and watch what Hillary had to say about their being co-president. It will be astonishing. I saw it
Really?
You know,
yesterday.
he got mad, threw his phone out and everything about a week before. He said, "You're losing this election because she ignored the white working class Americans."
Well,
She
I mean,
said,
you know,
stay out of it.
Bill Clinton's one of the best politicians there's ever been.
They should
Well,
have
happy Thanksgiving. I'll be on
Glad
my
they didn't.
Thanksgiving break next week. Y'all enjoy a few reruns of me.
And others.
In the process of that, we'll see a lot of y'all at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. Modern
Check
Southern
'em out.
Gentlemen. Give a shout out to Dee.
Thank
We'll
you.
See all of y'all when we returned, and I'll let y'all know my Christmas hours.
Oh my goodness.
Are there going to be any?
Oh, yeah.
Very few.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.